Welcome to middle school. My name is Mrs. Nelson, and I am the sixth grade Red Wing and Amherst Community School Counselor. Later on, you'll hear Mrs. Condidorio, who is the sixth grade through eighth grade counselor for the Rhinos community. We want to say we're so excited to meet you, and we hope that this presentation will help answer all questions that you might have.
Hi everyone, I'm Mrs. Condidorio, the Rhinos Community School Counselor. For those of you who are not familiar with communities yet, don't worry, we will be talking more about those on the next slide. As Mrs. Nelson said, we are so excited for you all to join us at the middle school next year. To help prepare you, there are a few names that we want you to be familiar with. The first being Dr. Buckshaw. She is our middle school principal, which means she is in charge of everything and oversees everything that happens in the building. She loves talking to students, so make sure you say hello to her in the first weeks of school. And next we have Mrs. Doty, Mrs. Scott, and Mr. Tavaleris, who are our community principals, which means they will be in your day-to-day life. You will see them in your hallways. You'll see them every morning. They are great people and always there to help you guys. Again, I'm Mrs. Condidorio. I am the school counselor for the Rhinos community. I work with students in grades 6, 7, and 8. And then Mrs. Nelson, who introduced herself in the first slide, is the Amherst and Red Wing counselor for grade 6 students. We also want you to know who Mrs. Gladney is because she is our counseling secretary and she does an amazing job working with you guys to get you any information that you might need, such as your locker combination if you forgot it or your schedule. She also helps you guys make an appointment to see either myself or Mrs. Nelson if you need to. Mrs. Fowler is another really important name to know because she is our school nurse and she will take awesome care of you guys if you need it.
Each student is placed in one of the three listed communities. Each community is separated with their own hallway, and your locker, the community office, and your core subjects such as math, science, ELA, social studies are all located in that hallway as well. Students are placed randomly by the assistant principals, and you may be placed in the same community as an older sibling. However, it is not always a guarantee in order to balance classroom sizes. You will receive information on the community you are in probably late August. Don't worry, each community is great and has wonderful teachers and support staff that will help you throughout your middle school years.
So at the middle school, we have tons of extracurricular activities, which is just a fancy way of saying after school activities. For anyone who is an athlete or a sports fan, we want to let you know upfront that the official middle school sports teams do not start until 7th grade. However, we don't want you to be sad about that because in 6th grade, you have an awesome opportunity to participate in intramural sports after school, which basically just means it's more of like a club team after school and you're going to play with other Gage Tyler Middle School students. All after school activities start at 3 p.m. and end at 3:30, at which point you will either take the late bus home or be picked up by a parent or a guardian. We have a ton of different clubs as well, some of which we've listed on this slide. And we encourage you guys to take a look at all the clubs listed on our Gage Tyler Middle School website for a more all-inclusive list.
One of the main differences between elementary school and middle school is your schedule. In a normal middle school day, there are 6 periods plus a 30-minute lunch. First period starts at 7:58 and your last period class, which is sixth period, ends at 2:57. We have an 8-day letter rotation, which basically means that each day you have a different set of classes. As you look at the diagram, ELA all the way down to art are all the classes each sixth grader will take. Chorus and band are electives, which basically means that those are classes that you choose to be in. AIS Math and AIS Literacy are classes for students who need extra support in those subjects. Study Hall is a class that fills the schedule when there's gaps or empty spots. That's a great opportunity for you to do homework, study for a test, complete a project, or even ask a teacher a question if you need help in a certain subject.
We are now going to take a few minutes to talk about some common questions that many students have. We're going to start with lockers because we know that is a big area of concern for many of you. Every single student will get your very own locker. that you can decorate as long as the decorations are not permanent and will not cause damage to the locker. Many students use locker shelves, which are great for organization, and tape their schedules to the inside of their door for easy access. All of our lockers have a built-in combination lock, so you do not need to purchase your own lock. Don't worry about the lock because you will have plenty of time during the first weeks of school to learn how to unlock your locker, and all of your teachers and staff members will be there to help you. Your locker will be located in your community hallway, which it means it will be really close to your core classes as well as the community office. Another question that we often get is about cell phones. Cell phones are not allowed during school hours. They must be kept in lockers, and if you have to make a phone call, you can go to your community office to use the phone there.
So for the second set of questions, the first question that we wanted to answer is about hoods. This may be very similar to how your elementary school rules are, but hoods are not to be worn throughout the school day. The second question is involving lunch, one of the best times of the day. And during that time, you want to have a good time, you want to socialize, hang out with your friends, and just relax for a moment and not have to worry about school. But with that being said, you will have the opportunity to pick who you eat lunch with. And once you pick your seat, your administrator or your assistant principal will give you 2 weeks to be able to find that seat before it becomes permanent. So you want to make sure that you choose people who you're not going to have issues with, who you're going to be happy with, and who aren't going to get you in trouble or you're not going to get them in trouble. We have 8 seats to a table, and you are only allowed to eat with sixth graders. Although you will be placed in a community with everyone, so all the rhinos will eat together, all the Amerks and all the Red Wings will all have their separate lunches with all 3 grade levels. We wanted to ask different students who already experienced the 6th grade what their thoughts and advice would be to give to you. Adam C. said that he wished that he knew how fun it was going to be. Sophia E. said that a tip to be friendly to people and for the first day it's good to make a good first impression. Kaylee B. said that just be yourself and don't think you have to be what others want you to be. Do well in class and make new friends. Jordan B. said on the first day of school you should try and make friends with someone that came from another school and be friends with them friends too. These are words of wisdom from our current 6th graders, and hopefully they will be words of wisdom to you to help your 6th grade year start off on a good foot.
We want to thank you guys for taking the time to listen to this presentation. We know that the transition from elementary school to middle school is a big one, and we want to make sure that you know that we are here for you. 6th grade is going to be such a great school year, and we are so excited to meet you all next year. We want to encourage you all to spend some time looking at our middle school website and Instagram page to get some more information about middle school. Please feel free to email us with any questions that you may have. Can't wait to meet you.